Hello everyone, I am Emma from DigiFix back again with another interesting video. Before we continue, check out our latest posts at our Instagram and press the follow button for new updates and news. Let's dive into the video. So, today's topic is 10 important things in website designing. Let me tell you first that a website is the face of a brand or a company. So giving a good first impression to the visitors to a website is essential. To do that, you should create a good website that gives a good experience to people. There are key factors you need to understand in website designing. And this video is all about the things to consider for designing your website. First thing to consider for website designing is identify what the company stands for and target audience. Many businesses think of website designing as an overwhelming task before even starting it. But it is not if you start with the most important step. In website designing, the first thing you have to do is identify what your business stands for. Once everything is clear about your business brand value, you can imagine your website naturally, or on the other hand, you can get ideas for designs naturally. Once you have a clear idea about your target audience, you can willingly start your design. To target an audience, conduct market research based on your business. For example, if your business is related to supermarkets, your target audience should be the public. But if your business is a dental clinic, your target audience should be your patients. Understanding your audience is very important in how your website should look, feel, and perform. You have to consider certain demographic factors such as age, gender, education level, and occupation. The basic idea is to match your website for your target audience. And the usability, simplicity, font size, and navigation, those things also should be considered. So, now that you have a clear idea of your target audience, you can design your website. Okay. Second thing to consider is focus on website content. You must now decide on your content after you have determined your business goal, brand value, products and services, and target audience. The content on your website is crucial because the content you display to your audience must be important, engaging, and easy to share. Your website content can be blog posts, images, text, ebooks, PDF, reports, infographics, or facts. If your website has relevant content, it will help you to reach a better ranking in search engines like Google. Moving to the third thing to consider is responsive design that is accessible to all size devices. Let me tell you first that according to a survey, 75% of users use an average of 5 different devices. It gives you an idea of how important your website is compatible with various devices. As a result, you must design your website that works on all devices and looks good on all screen sizes. Furthermore, having a responsive website ensures a much better user experience, which will help to keep people on your website. Fourth thing to consider is deliver essential information to users. The website is a visual platform through which we can deliver business information. If we're attempting to design a website for a small business, it must contain critical information that the business requires in real life. For example, if you are creating a website for a coffee shop, you should include important business information such as the phone number, address, and directions, and ensure that it is easily accessible on all devices. This type of information is very useful for any user to easily find you on the global platform. Moving on to the fifth thing to keep in mind for website designing is simple and attractive website design. It is critical to have a simple and appealing website that contains important information. It will only take a few seconds for the user to decide whether or not to stay on your page. One negative experience makes users reconsider whether or not to return to your site. As a result, you must always keep the end user in mind. The website's simplicity will always benefit and meet the needs of the business. Moving to the sixth thing, and that is focus on the backend to resolve the website downtime and other issues. After you have finalized the design, you must now concentrate on the back end of your website, because it is critical to managing your website with minimal loading time at all times. If your website goes down, your customers will be unable to contact you and you may lose customers. So, this is a very important factor to consider in website designing. For finding out and other things to consider for designing are listed briefly in our blog that is on our official website. Please check out more blogs and articles like this and subscribe for new updates and news. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.